Okay, so hi, this is our Audible Stories presentation, and we'd like to introduce you to our proposition of the next chapter. My enter button, is it working? So we're here to talk to you today about why we think Bauer and Amazon can work together to inspire young minds and harbour imagination through the power of audible stories. So if you have any questions, we'd be more than happy to hear them at the end of the presentation. So our mission statement is to inspire young minds and harbour imagination through the power of audible stories. So the main challenges we're faced with is how do we build trust with parents? And to answer this, we looked at what might be their main concerns. So problem one, how can we make you the market leader? So what can audiobooks offer that books can't? Problem two, how do we target teenagers and parents of young children? So how do we defeat the stigmatism surrounding technology and education? And then the factor in our main concern, which is how can we use radio to reach a different demographic? And we know that you don't tend to use radio, so we've put together this to see how we can make you use it. So we've done some research and we found that audiobooks can offer a new world of storytelling right at your fingertips. They're more engaging, and it's been proven that children learn more from them due to the intonation, the pronunciation and the delivery. And sales in audiobooks are already increasing due to the accessibility of them, the range of books they have in their libraries, and the impact it has on children's learning and development. So they may see it as more fun than just picking a book from their bookshelf and moaning about having to read it. Many parents are sceptical of combining technology and education. However, studies by the National Literacy Trust have shown that listening experiences deepens the understanding of tone, pronunciation, accents and dialects. So where do we think radio comes into this?
So during lockdown, radio became increasingly popular, and in regards to advertising, the high impact, because we have a captive audience in the car or at work or in a shop, and people listen to the radio for longer. Likewise, the strength of radio in this instance is that we're selling an audible product on an audible platform. Our absolute network reaches a total of 4.7 million listeners weekly for a total of 33.6 million hours, with Dave Berry's Breakfast Show being hugely popular, which is why we propose to target 25 to 54-year-olds using the Absolute and Magic brands in order to educate and inspire parents on the power of audiobooks and audible stories. We intend to do this with a multi-platform campaign which focuses on the power of sound. We not only intend on using the Bauer brands Absolute and Magic for radio, but also for digital with a series of videos and stories. So welcome to Audible Stories, the next chapter. We want to remind parents what they found so engaging and exciting about storytelling when they were children. Our creative will focus on a trip down memory lane and how technology kept storytelling engaging in new ways. From a child picking a book off the shelf in the 1940s to reading that same story to their child when in the 80s with a cassette playing, and now to 2021 as a child, as that child, now an adult, sits down with their children and presses play on the audiobook.
So we're kicking off our campaign with a Christmas competition on Dave Berry's Breakfast Show. Here we will invite children to read their favourite Christmas stories aloud, and the best ones will be aired on the show. The winner will also get a year's subscription. The December and January airtime creative will focus on our big idea with a Christmas campaign in December and a New Year's one in January. In the light of the New Year's, we intend to keep the children involved with a word of the week, where children are invited to write and read their own stories. Again, the winner will receive a subscription. Keeping storytelling in mind, our digital campaign will follow the same story from the big idea with 2-minute videos across the Magic and Absolute social channels. For the duration of the Audible Stories free event, we will also post daily Instagram stories with a book of the day where users can swipe up and download the audiobook. Our main aims are we want to encourage the imagination of children with our writing competitions. We want to engage with the parents' inner child through the airtime and digital creative, and we want to explore a world of endless stories together, all through the power of audio. Thank you.